Today's, not just in today's climate, but just in general, fear is one of those things that can come abruptly or it can sneak up on you. So,
And how it looks though, how it may manifest itself in the life of in our lives. I would have never thought it was like shrinking. I found myself being I thought overly polite and humble by allowing people to go first, or knowing that you have something to say. I'm a huge thinker, so like a lot of people probably think, since I was a kid, people think I walk in the room and just like dominate spaces and stuff. But it's like, if y'all only knew what was happening in my mind, just getting into the space or even remaining in the space, that's still something that sticks with me today. Like, what's in me is not to shrink.
but I think fear can come in different ways and come so subtle that you don't realize it's a spirit of fear. And you're like, no, I'm not having out none of that at the moment. So I want people to understand, as we understand, just because it doesn't look like you looking frightened and terrified doesn't mean you don't have fear.
I think you actually describing it right there. What you do is you admit accountability. That's why it's so important for us to also do that soul work, because if you afraid in one area, like somebody that's afraid of dogs, I'm like, you ain't just afraid of dogs.
Nah, you afraid of a couple more.
When you face fear, probably I'm gonna say your biggest key, spiritually, naturally, tangibly, intellectually, all of that, is to allow yourself to feel.
You're going to snap if you don't address your feelings when it comes to fear. So if you stop looking at fear as this big ugly thing to be terrified of, and think, what comes with fear? Anxiety comes with fear, shame comes with fear, fake humbling, shyness, all that stuff comes with fear.
All these different things, but you gotta face fear, and you can't run from it anymore.
I say, if we just put it into like some practical things you can do, tell somebody. Prayer is one of the greatest weapons you can ever have, because prayer is not just talking to God, just sit here in my presence. So there's prayer, but I think one that gets missed is turn it into a challenge. So I'm going to just lean in and see what happens. Do me a favor, subscribe to this so that we can keep sharing this good news of God, family, and everything in between.